Hello, all of my YouTube subscribers, friends, fans, and family. All of my Facebook subscribers, friends, fans, and family. I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, whew, this grease on my hair and my face, because I got a lot of grease in my hair, so some of it got on my face. But anyways, ugh. Let me sit up. So I hope this is not too bright for y'all. This video, I hope it's not too bright. First off, I just want to talk about, what I've been talking about for the past days that you've been looking at my new videos, which is the self-esteem journaling. Sorry about that. I thought someone was crawling on my face. It's my hair. So, back to the self-esteem journaling thing, though. This is part 5 for the self-esteem journaling. Now, you guys already know that I told you, of course, the self-esteem journaling is all about you. It's all about how you feel about certain things that you're upset about, blah, 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 blah. So, the self-esteem journaling, as everyone knows, a journal, a diary, is private. Okay? You can call it your diary, you can call it your journal, you can call it whatever you want to call it. I prefer to call it my journal because I don't write diaries anymore. I stopped writing diaries a long time ago, so I prefer, but I just think journal sounds better, so that's why I like to say journal. So you can call it whatever you want, but I prefer journal. If you prefer diary, that's cool. But as you know, your private thoughts are your private thoughts unless you choose to share them with someone else. So, like I said, if you have a problem or anything that you feel that you can't voice immediately, you should use self-esteem journaling to help you cope with that, to help you deal with it. So that way you won't be walking around holding all that inside and ruining your insides, ruining your health by not talking things out or even writing them down and, self-reflecting on things that bother you or make you, whether they bother you, make you angry or upset, or things that make you happy and, cheerful and stuff like that. So it doesn't have to be just an angry outlet journal. It can be something positive as well. It can be positive and negative if you want it to be. It can be completely positive if you want. It can be completely negative if you want. It's all about what you want your self-esteem journal to be filled with. But keep in mind, it is all about your self-esteem, what you want to talk about, your goals, what you want to do, stuff like that. It's not about anybody else being happy about what's in your journal because, again, your journal is private. No one should be reading it except for you. So keep that in mind as well. Another thing I want to bring up about the self-esteem journaling. Like I said, if you're not a big writer, start small. Write a little bit each day. Now, if you are a big writer, you can write, 4 pages per day or however you want to do that. I'm a big writer, so I love writing every day. I write at least 4 to 6 pages every day. At least. So that's what I do each day when I write. But anyway, as far as the coffee shop, tea shop, cupcake shop, wherever you're going to do your writing, like I said, just make sure it's a quiet corner, it's a quiet place where you can, relax and, get your thoughts out and onto paper. So if you go to, let's say you go to a coffee shop and you're sitting down in the coffee shop and most times when you go into a coffee shop, every time I've ever went to a coffee shop, it was quiet. Many people don't like going to coffee shops. I don't know why. That's like one of the most quiet places on earth, other than the library and a bookstore. So if you don't want to go to the coffee shop, go to Books a Million, or some other local bookstore. And, or you just, you can go to the library. That's another perfect place to go to be alone, if you want to be alone, and to write and to get your thoughts out on paper and to figure out who you are exactly. Because you may surprise yourself. You may not be exactly who you thought you were. So keep that in mind. But self-esteem journaling is very important for your mental health. Again, it helps stimulate both sides of your brain. That means it keeps both sides of your brain working longer. And it helps to, when you have both, one thing I do want to say, when you have both sides of your brain working, that helps to prevent dementia. Now, I'll get into that in my next video. I'm not going to go too far into that right now because I don't want this video to be too long. So in my next video, I'll explain a little bit more about what dementia is for those of you that don't know. So thank you all so very much for watching this video and have a great day. Bye.